Caleb.
Hello there, A Day with Caleb here, and today we'll be looking at some of the Disney Special Edition box sets. So let's get started. Alright, here we go with the first Disney exclusive deluxe video edition box set. This is the masterpiece edition of The Lion King. And these are massive, massive box sets. So we'll just kind of take our time here. Comes with a Circle of Life note. So that is amazing. Then we have a portfolio. This is kind of the contents page. You can see there, this was valued at $120. Comment below which one you think is probably the most valuable and which one I paid the most to get. So then we have some little things here, some inserts. Then we have a certificate of authenticity signed by Roy Disney, so Walt's brother. So then we have some art from The Lion King. That's a cool image there. So then, I think this is the last thing here. Well, the two things. We have the making of The Lion King, still sealed. Then we have The Lion King Clamshell Edition, VHS. So pretty cool there. Love the artwork on this one in particular. So that was Lion King. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, now we get to Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. This one also is the masterpiece edition. So exclusive lithographs here. First we have the certificate of authenticity. And we have some lithographs here. These, I believe, were theatrical posters when it was first released. Okay, and then we have this cool book, The Making of the Classic Film. So we have some drawings, some kind of concept art. Some storyboards. That's too cool. There's Walt with the 7 dwarfs. Magazine was 5 cents back when Snow White was released. Snow White being the first full-length animated feature. Then we have the VHS with some inserts there. Then we have the making of the film, Snow White, still sealed. So that was Snow White. Alright, now we get to one of my favorite Disney animated features, Aladdin. And I love this box artwork. Probably, besides Pocahontas, this one is my favorite, and Lion King. So we have, let's see, is this artwork? Oh, okay, this is, this is a lithograph. The Snow White before was not a commemorative lithograph. So you can see it's numbered there out of 35,000. So that's pretty neat. Then we have the Making of Animated Feature book. Then we have the CD, the making of film, still sealed. And then I have multiple of Aladdin. It's one of my favorites, so of course this is still sealed. And I believe the CD is still sealed. So that was Aladdin. Alright, next we have Pocahontas. And this is the artist portfolio. So that's pretty neat. You have Pocahontas, kind of a character outline. You have a scene here with Pocahontas. And there's the final version of the scene. Then we have the Art of Pocahontas book. Then we have the making of movie. This one is opened. I have watched it. It is pretty impressive. Then we have the clamshell release of Pocahontas. Alright, moving to the next one. Before we move on, this certificate of authenticity was tucked in this portfolio. I don't have all the certificates for each one, but I do have most of them. Okay, next we have Fantasia. And this one kind of slides open. Let's see, is this another lithograph? Yes. And is this one numbered? No, it is not. Seen there with Mickey. Okay, now we have the commemorative edition. So, just some various scenes. Pretty neat there. Then we have the 2 tapes. And we have the 2 CDs. So 2 disc, 2 VHS tapes. Alright, that was Fantasia. Now we'll move on to Beauty and the Beast. Alright, moving on to Beauty and the Beast. We have the making of book. Some character sketches there. Oh, Angela Lansbury and the cast. That's neat. Alright, I believe this is another lithograph. Pretty neat there. Then we have the CD, the making of film, and then we have, of course, the animated feature. In this I believe this was the original release here with the kind of pink background. So I always enjoyed that artwork there. Alright, next up we have the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. This also being the Masterpiece Collection. And we have a songbook, which is interesting because Fantasia did not have a songbook, but this does. Music by the Sherman Brothers, who did a lot of the classics we still sing to this day. Also did music for Chi Bang Bang, which is not Disney, but most people think it is because of the music and kind of the themes of the film. Directed by a James Bond director. So pretty interesting. So I don't do piano, but if I did, I would have sheet music for the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Now we get to the artist portfolio, and it has a mail-in Disney card there, and then we have the certificate of authenticity. A map of the woods there, 100-acre woods. And there's the final version of that shot. Then we have the VHS release, and we have the making of still factory sealed. Alright, that was the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Now, on to the next one. Moving on, we have the Masterpiece collection of Cinderella. The process of an animated masterpiece. Oh, exclusive lithograph. Alright, so it starts out there. Has 4 panels until we reach the end there, the final version. So that's pretty cool. You kind of see the process beginning to end there. Okay, now we have the storybook making of a masterpiece book here. Alright, now we have the making of, still sealed, and the animated feature, still factory sealed. I do have another box set of Cinderella, the DVD edition. It also has, I believe it has film sales and different things. So that was the Cinderella box set. Moving on to the last Disney box set. Not the last box set we'll see today, but the last Disney. And we get to this pretty big book here. Oh, that is amazing. The fold out scene there. Alright, then we have the CD, still sealed. The making of, still sealed. And of course, Pinocchio, still sealed. Alright, now we move on to the last 2 box sets. I said last Disney. Technically this is Disney now, but it's Pixar Studios, and this kind of opens from the side. Alright, and then these were just kind of thrown in. I don't think these actually come with the film. They're like little collectible tear out things that you can use. Then we have the insert. $100 value, $120 value. The Art of Toy Story. The lenticular artwork, if I can get it out. That is cool. So, kind of a hologram lithograph there. Then we have some film poster and then just some card. I believe this was with that extra stuff that they threw in. Some mail-in stuff here. Then we have Toy Story, factory sealed. The Making of, still factory sealed. And then at the very bottom here, we have a certificate of authenticity. So Woody, Buzz, and the gang there. Alright, we have one last box set for this video. Alright, the last box set we'll show you today is the classic The Wizard of Oz. Now technically this is not Disney, but Disney did make two Wizard of Oz films later on. They did The Return of Oz with the Willies. Maybe some of you remember that film. Then they did Oz the Great and Powerful. Great and Powerful or Wonderful? It's been a while since I've watched that. I believe it's Great and Powerful. Tim Burton. So, this is not the only Wizard of Oz set I have. I have one other one that has cards and stuff, but this has the script. Then it has the film, factory sealed. Then we lift this out. We have some photo screeners here. That's pretty neat there. And then we have the display contents insert. Alright, well that concludes this video of Disney, well mostly Disney box sets with a few others thrown in. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. Oh, also, the most expensive box set out of these was, it was tied between the Lion King box set and Aladdin and Pocahontas. They all went between 40 to 60 bucks. Thankfully I didn't pay that much for each one. I got most of these in a lot. The most paid for one, I believe, was the Lion King. So, anyway, if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. ring the notification bell if you want more content from me. And also share with a friend who is a Disney lover. Most people do not know that these kind of collections are out there. I've been a Disney follower since I went to Disney World when I was 6, and I did not know that these were out there until a few years ago. So share with a friend, share with multiple friends who are Disney fanatics like me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.